Hello and welcome. Today is the first day of fall. So I thought I would do something that I've wanted to do for a very long time and have been too afraid to try. It's the infamous Sally's bag. I want to color my hair for Halloween. I know black is very hard to get out. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get this color out. It's kind of become my signature, this sort of look. I've had it for quite a while now, and I want to go back to it, but I really it's kind of become the year of trying things out or doing things that I wanted to do. I got my double piercing. I've tried some just different things, and so bangs. I decided to cut my own bangs. Thank you, Brad Mondo. Your tutorial was super easy to follow, and I think they turned really well. And because they went so well, I think I'm also gonna not just color my hair, but cut it. I want to try that butterfly cut. The layers in my bangs just look really nice, and I thought it would look good with the rest of my hair too. Plus, it's thick, even with all this undercut, which is very grown out, but we'll address that later. But I thought putting some layers in the rest of it might be nice. So we'll see. It's just hair. It'll grow back if I mess it up colossally. I'm not super attached to any particular style. I've had short hair, I've had long hair. Whatever happens, we'll deal with the consequences. So we're gonna start with the cut, so I don't have to use as much product when stripping out the color. So cut, stripping, hopefully, and then color at the end. Well, the very last thing will be trimming my undercut. It's really grown out, actually. I figured I'd wait till the end to do that so that can kind of protect my scalp from any potential staining with the dye. I also bought thinning shears, and just some cheap scissors, but at least they're not my crafting scissors, which I've been using to cut my bangs with. I figured if I'm gonna do it, I might as well try and do it right. So yeah, we got all that color stuff, cap, whatever. So yeah, we have all the things. I'm going to take out as much of my jewelry as I can since this guy's still healing, and change clothes because I love this top and I'm not about to wreck it with hair color stuff. So let's just do a little transformation real quick. Alright, now that we have appropriate clothes on, and I also went ahead and just stuck my head under the shower because apparently wet hair is important, because I will be following another Brad Mondo tutorial for the butterfly cut. It looks simple enough, except for the fact that I'm bad at parting hair, so we'll see how long that takes me. I may not film that because I don't need you to see me struggle bus as hard as I'm going to. It's been a couple days since I washed my hair. I haven't done anything strenuous, so it's not dirty. It's not perfectly clean either, so I figured that was a good state for what we're doing today. I've never used a color stripper. I've bleached my hair. I know that's best with dirty hair. If I have to, I'll just get some oil to make it dirty if I have to do like a bleaching on it after the color stripper. I don't know. I'm hoping the color stripper does most of the work. We shall see what we shall see. And yes, my hair tools are stained blue from having blue hair. I'm kind of nervous now that I'm about to do it, but that's okay. Yeah, I just asked them what stripper they recommended, and that was the ion one, which I'm familiar. That's the dye I usually use. So the skinny comb. All right, so I know you want to comb, make a part like at the apex, which it's like right behind your ears essentially. So I'm just gonna start with little chunks. I might have to wet my hair more. I don't know if the water got where I need it to be. I have surprisingly thick hair despite having an undercut, which is why I got 2 packies, even though it's supposed to be good for 2 uses. I was taking no chances of having to run out with half decolored hair. Probably gonna have to have my husband check my work. He's such a good sport. He's the one that's gonna clip it. The undercut, that is. Oh, we're getting somewhere at least. Where that is, I don't know. Okay, with Josh's help, since he was so kind to get up from his little snooze as to help me, we have a more or less even part. So now I have, as Brad Mondo put it, the unicorn bit. I'm following his butterfly cut. I don't know if I said that already. Oh well. Yeah, it's butterfly cut. We got the unicorn, and now we need the Ariana Grande bit of it. So I'm just really excited to do this. Nervous, excited. I think it'll be a fun little change up, especially for the Halloween season. I just wish Mother Nature would cooperate and let it cool off some, because it still feels like the middle of summer outside, which is very disappointing. My roots. We'll see how. I don't know. I don't know if the color lift that I got does lightening at all. It's a mix with water, so I don't imagine that it does a whole lot to virgin hair, but like I said, I've never used it before, so we're gonna find out. Ow. It's been a long time since my hair was this long, since I did my big chop a couple years ago. I missed that haircut though. It was really cute. But I'm growing it out. I can always chop it off, but once you chop it off, it takes a long time to grow back out. And if I really screw this up, well then we're going short again anyway, so... Where's my other haircut now? Let's see. I'm sure that's good enough. It's pretty close. Yeah. We're calling it good enough, because my arms are already tired. This is why I don't know how to do anything with my hair, because I'm too impatient and my arms get tired too fast. Okay, so I want to check the angle that he cut it at again, just to make sure I do it right. Okay, so he had it slightly angled. Now, I've already got bangs, so I've already got kind of a shorter layer in here. I'm gonna cut it just a little bit longer than that is so that I can blend into it if I need to. So I don't want to go too short. I don't have a whole lot of length to work with after all. But I also know you gotta cut off enough to make it worth the while. Because even though it's only one part, that was enough work. Parting it once was enough. I don't want to have to go back in and do this again. So let's see, that's popped out. We're gonna take our actual scissors and snippy snip. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. There it is. First cut, done. All right, time for the second cut, which I want to make sure I smooth out my hair really well for. Make sure that sits the way it's supposed to. And I can see, since I just threw it in the sink, about how much I cut off. Get a big comb to get out the big tangles. A little comb to smooth it. Okay. Probably about there. All right, here we go. Goodbye. Thank you for playing. Actually, this is going to be great because I haven't cut my hair in a long time. So getting rid of some of these dead ends is probably going to be really helpful to my hair looking healthier. Especially since I don't know what all is going to be done to it today. Alright, so one rubber band removed. Ooh, it's really tangled. 2 rubber bands removed. Hey. Alright, let me pretty like dry, at least in the front. It's like weird. If I want it to stay damp while I'm doing something, it dries really fast. If I would like it to dry so I can move on to doing something else with it, it takes forever. It's just not right. Alright, so it's nothing like super dramatic, but that's not really what I was going for. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's not bad. That's, like I said, it's not super dramatic, but now I've got at least some layering in here, and I'm going to go in with these thinning shears, which I've never used before, and they kind of terrify me because they're like getting right up in there to trim hair. But some more of this has got to go. So let me kind of part it in the middle-ish. Try to keep it somewhat even. All right, so doesn't look like I have like anything to like connect too much. Maybe a little bit here, but I don't mind the forward angle on the cut either. It's getting hot in here already, being closed off. Okay, so I want to take this. Actually, that's not too bad. This needs a little more angling. Maybe that needs a little more angling. Maybe we're just gonna try the thinning shears for this part. Do I want to thin my bangs at all? I'm kind of comfortable with where they're at already. So I don't know how to go in with these. All right, ready? Ready? Oh, goodbye. Oh, let's see. And then another cut like here. My hair is so thick they don't want to go through, like comb through, and I can't see what I'm doing in the mirror. Okay. And a little on the other side, an angle. Maybe I just want to like, Okay, it's not as scary as I thought it would be. I mean, I think you could probably go happy with them, but I'm not that worried about it. Okay, so the first time I saw these being used on my hair, just about peed my pants because she went in super high with them because I have ridiculous amounts of hair. She just chomped right into it, and I didn't realize that they were thinning scissors. I thought she had just taken a regular pair of scissors and chomped in, which obviously she didn't. But it still freaked me out. I don't know. Oh, there goes my phone. Bye. Thanks for playing. Where's all my clips? I keep moving stuff around trying to get it how I want it to be organized, and I keep losing them. Alright, I can't see anything. I want to get rid of some of the volume because it is still a million degrees out, like I said. Get a re-wet. Oh, let me get this hair out first. So much big blue glob. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of go in here and just cut until I'm happy to not cut anymore. Dear Lord. Oh, so much hair. Blood. Let's get some of this pulled back because I want to do it up higher on the top layers. Is it messy? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for though. I want kind of a punky, rebellious look, which is why I'm doing this myself instead of going to a professional, because that is the way I'm feeling lately. There they are. Because I have a lovely hairdresser who does a fabulous job. But I don't know, I've just been in a really creative, wanting to do things myself sort of space. I got a bunch of hair in my mouth. Just gonna continue hacking away here. Okay. Gotta get some weight off the top part. Now I'm going in real high for this. Okay. All right, let's take the big comb. Oh my gosh. That's so much. But I can't even tell you how much it needs it. Does it look any different? It feels like there's less of it, at least when I'm running my fingers through it. Like I said, I didn't go for like the dramatic giant layers, but I'm pretty happy with what we got going on now. I think I'm gonna keep tweaking it, and then I'll come back when I am ready to put on the stripper. Okay, I futzed around with it some more. And I don't think I'm going to be really able to fully tell where it needs work until it's like dried and styled. So I'm just going to stop. Flu and COVID vaccines are available, which I do need to get a flu shot and a pneumonia shot this year, so that's actually good to know that they're ready to go. Okay, so I mixed the stuff and it looks like it's thickened. It's really bubbly, so I can't tell exactly what's going on, but it seems kind of gelatinous, which I guess it's supposed to form a gel. I've pulled back the top part of my hair. We're gonna work in small sections down here, and I'm just using hands. I'm sorry. I find brushes to just be tedious unless I need a sharp edge on something. I don't know how to tell how much I have on there. I'm just gonna really work it in. And it said that it doesn't lift natural color, so I probably am gonna have to bleach it after this. And it also says to apply heat, which I just have a blow dryer. I don't know where the diffuser is. So I'm probably just gonna go sit outside in the heat. In the shade though, because I will turn redder than a lobster if I go out in the sun. Alright, we are capped. What the heck? Oh, I think that's supposed to be in the back, whatever. Alright, we are capped. And I guess I'm gonna go sit outside so I don't have to futz with a hairdryer, because I think dealing with hair dryer is almost worse than sitting out in the heat. So we'll be back after I wash it to see what it's done. Wish me luck. All right, you ready to see what we got? I mean, it is lighter. I didn't think it was going to come out in one go, but I thought we'd get a little further than this. So I did buy 2 packs, and I know I'm going to probably have to bleach it after that. And hopefully that's enough, because if I'm doing orange at the top and the black on the bottom, like it's going to cover some of it, but I was hoping to get rid of enough here to bring the orange down a little further. So we'll see what happens. On the other hand, I think the cut is looking really cute. I think I might just style it with some mousse and let it air dry once I'm done with the process, because it looks like this is letting it do a lot of curling, which I'm excited about. It feels so much lighter, so I am happy that I just kept hacking away. I was so nervous to use those thinning shears, but these are now my preciouses, because my hair gets it's just so thick, and now it feels so much lighter. I mean, I have enough hair. It's like a big old ball of hair in there. Let me see if I can remove. I mean, it's like all in the bottom of my trash can. But, so that much I'm happy about. The color will be what it will be. Can't do anything about that. I can always put my regular colors back on top if I have to. But we're going to, like I said, do one more round and then do some bleaching. I'll leave my roots alone to start with and just bleach through the body of the hair to try and remove as much of the color as possible, and then I'll go back in and probably do another all over bleaching for a shorter period of time just to lift my roots and whatever, hopefully just whatever little color is left. We'll see. Like I said, it'll be what it'll be, but at least I got a cute haircut out of this. I have no idea what the back looks like, and I don't feel like digging out my mirror. See if I can tell in the camera. Ooh, it's curly in the back too. All right, I'm excited about that. So, I'll come back in a while after some more processing and we'll see what another one does and go from there. Okay, so it is the next day because I realized I didn't have any more developer. I had to run out and get some this morning once they opened. But this is as far as we got with the lightener. I was hoping to get a little further before we went to bleach, but it is definitely lighter. Just not quite as far as I want. So I've got an old tank top. I've got bleach. I've got developer. I did the 30. I haven't had a problem with doing 30 before, so I'm hoping that that's fine for this time now. I'm going to start with just doing, I think, a layer on the blue, because I think that's going to be the hardest to lift, and then probably a second shorter round from root to tip to get rid of the pink and any blue that is still there. So I'm going to get this mixed up and we're going to get to applying. She's thick. Yeah, just a little more. Get the last. So as it turns out, I had just enough to do one batch. We could have done this last night. Oh well, say Levy. Okay, let's go. Yeah, you got oh, do you need a fresh pair?
Doesn't fucking matter.
Okay, just make sure you wash your hands really well afterwards. If it starts burning, then stop immediately. You know the rules. Get it on there good. have plenty more, so.
I know, you just bought it all yesterday.
You mean this morning? This I've had. I got the big bag because I knew I was going to be doing my roots over and over and over, so it's cheaper to just buy in bulk. I think I can get the rest myself. It's just the very back I can't see well enough. Yeah, I can get this.
Okay.
You're off the hook. Okay, it is just back to being me. I don't know if any of that footage was usable. It's very crowded in here with 2 people and a camera. So tip, I keep a bunch of these in the bathroom just for wiping off like bleach or, you know, cleaning up, just whatever. Just basic white washcloths essentially. And it's really handy for not wrecking things that you like when you're doing coloring, because even if I get like dye on it, it doesn't matter. They're there for what I need for utility. But we've got all the bleach applied through the blue, so like bottom, I don't know, like 3/4 probably. I'm not even gonna do roots this time because I think what I'm gonna do is let the blue really like soak, wash it out, assess where I'm at, and then just do, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a second round of bleach to get the remnants of blue out. My hair's pretty healthy, it's pretty strong. It always has been, except for when I've been extremely malnourished, but we've more or less taken care of that, aside from the iron, vitamin B and vitamin D, but my hair itself I try to take really good care of, so I don't think that bleaching it twice is going to be a problem. At least fingers crossed it's not going to be. So I'm going to let this process and we'll figure out where we're at after that. Alright, now we're talking. We have made some real progress and my hair still feels really pretty good actually, considering I did a full steam. Let's just try to brush through it and see. Yeah, like I've got almost nothing in there. So, I mean, just a little bit, but no more than like you might usually see. So we're gonna go ahead and do a second round. This one's gonna be a lot shorter. You can see in the back, it's pretty much the same all the way around. It's gotten quite light in the middle. I'm a little worried about that, but not too much, because since I'm doing it from roots to tip, just to lift whatever, excuse me, will come out with the blue, and the roots are gonna go faster since that's where the heat of my head is. So I don't think I'm gonna need to process super long, and I will have a great base, because I was actually hoping to get all like down to there white, because I don't really want to do black so high up on my head. But I'm just going to go ahead and apply this last round off camera just to not have to dance around the tripod. And I'll come back once we are processed and dry again and we're ready to put in the first round of color, because I think I'm going to split it up. I'm going to do all my hair orange to fill, because my understanding is if you don't fill before black, it looks really yucky. So this way I can kind of choose where the orange doesn't look good and just put the black on top of that. So I think that is my plan of action at this point. So let's go and I'll be right back. Okay, so it is plenty light for what I need to do, I believe. I hope so, because it is not going to tolerate another bleaching. Like, it doesn't feel the worst, but it is definitely got some breakage now. Let's see what we're working with. Actually, like, yeah, it's definitely got breakage happening, but it is not as bad as I thought it was going to be with the brush test. So, maybe we're not, like I said, I would not put another round of bleach at this point, but maybe we'll be okay. That is like the most treating I've done in a short period of time ever on my hair. Definitely won't be subjecting it to anything further aside from the dye itself. Any color that stains at this point is just going to have to grow out, which is fine. I've read that this stuff, the Arctic Fox, has a better fade. Like, the stuff I've been using is not supposed to fade. It is more semi-permanent. Oh, this is semi-permanent too, but I've been using the Ion, and I've been dyeing it, like I said, those same colors for like 2 years probably. So I think it was pretty ingrained in my hair. We'll see what happens with the fading process for this one. I've never used Arctic Fox before. I've been pretty consistent with the dye I use. But yeah, we're going to slap some orange all over this mane, and then add some black detailing after I see what I'm working with, I think. So let's get started on that. Oh, look at that. I'm so excited. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Is it worth the damage that I've subjected my hair to? I don't know. Is it going to bring me joy? Probably. So you know that has its own value. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm getting my strands real good. Probably going to end up using most of this bottle, given that I'm doing from root to tip. So I'm going to get into it, because I will be slow AF if I talk through it, because I can't talk and do this at the same time. I don't have that kind of focus, especially this late in the day now. It's been a long process getting here. Hopefully it is all going to be worth it. have my husband check me for any white spots, especially around like the edge, so that when I have a ponytail, I don't have random white spots for the most part. You won't see, like, I have this one spot that I didn't get with bleach, so the way I wear my hair will mostly hide that. It's not a big deal to me. It'll be just fine. But yeah, I'm gonna let this pretty much process, and honestly, I think we're gonna just jump to the finished product from here, because I'm gonna futz around with the black and decide where I want it, and I just kind of want it to be a surprise. So I'll see you with the final results. Boo! I love it so much. I was so hesitant about doing it for so long, and I'm glad I finally did. I just did a little bit of black right now. Might add a little more, but I'm pretty happy with it. I think I want to add just one more like streak underneath here, just to kind of get it a little more even on this side. But I haven't had this much like texture in my hair in the longest time, and yeah, it's damaged. But it's not as bad as it could have been, I don't think. I'm just gonna do some good conditioning and moisturizing treatments, and it should sort itself out. It doesn't really feel too bad. Okay, just a quick little update on the damage situation. It was not the worst, but I got a sample of a protein bond builder, whatever it is. And I did a session of that. I did like 3 nights of like a deep hydrating conditioner. And I've been putting just some oil, mostly focused on the ends, and then just a little through the body of the hair. And it feels so much better. Still have a little ways to go for getting totally back to normal, but it feels pretty close to where it was. So yeah, just a few days of hardcore maintenance and a little dye touch up from where I kind of rinsed it a little pale, and yeah, it's feeling and looking much better. I also ventured in with my flat iron, and I think it looks really cute this way too. So yeah, that's just wanted to kind of jump in and share where it was after all was said and done. So back to what I was saying. I've got some oil and like a lightweight mousse in it is all right now. Mostly air dried, just kind of finished it with the hair dryer. I gotta find my diffuser. It's somewhere in my closet. I had packed it away when I had short hair because I was not needing to blow dry. But yeah, so this is the final transformation, and I'm so in love. I am so ready for Halloween. There's nothing like when a hair transformation goes right. There's also nothing like when a hair transformation goes wrong, but you know, we didn't have to hit that one today. So thank you for watching the journey with me. I hope you had fun watching the rather long, tedious process, but yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.